Jay here for Stretford, Paddock, standing in for Adam McCullough. Don't worry, he'll be back very soon. Manchester United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 6. Joining me is Andy Tate. Andy, I mean, I'm almost at a loss for words. Hopefully you're not. What can you say about
that? Well, this is clearly one for the Ollie Out Brigade. It's fuel for the fire in it. But you can't blame Solskjaer for the performance when you've got a back four who are clearly empty in the fucking head, who can't defend, who can't pass, who can't header. Even Paul Pogba, I know he's had COVID, but he can't. All of them criticise. I will criticise the fucking lot of them because they haven't a clue what it means to be a Manchester United player. Maybe upstairs is clearly affecting them on the pitch, and you could sell by Solskjaer. All right, Solskjaer's his expression said it all. I mean, the sending off, it was silly. Martial shouldn't have reacted. And like I said, first 36 seconds, we were fantastic. And come the 30th minute, we were absolutely, that's it. We were spit roasted. And it's hard to take in. I mean, last time we had this, it was 2012, and then across the city did this to us. But it doesn't bear well for the next 24 hours for the social media franchise of Manchester United. And the silence will be golden tonight from them. Solskjaer's hurting, we're all hurting. I'm personally, I am fucking livid. I want to go on a rant, but I'm trying to keep it respectable. And like I say, the players today and them upstairs, they're all accountable for this. Even Ed, you see him playing with his phone, and they're a fucking disgrace. They're a fucking disgrace tonight. The entire team, the entire board. I'm not going to go on Solskjaer because he's been hung out to dry. He's been put over the barrel. He's been greased up, and this is what you're getting. And the last 24 hours has been, it stinks of a panic buy with Cavani. Got nothing against the guy. Don't doubt his ability. It's positive with Telles from Porto. It's really positive, but unless you get Sancho and maybe two more tomorrow, you might have to go full on and appease the fans. You blame us for what's happened in the last 10 days. How fucking dare you blame the fans? How dare you blame us for fucking how we are feeling at the moment? You have no fucking idea what it is to be a Man United fan. And Ed Woodward knows fuck all about football. He knows all he is. He's a rugby man. Him and his best mate, Fudge. And he like I say, closet Liverpool fan. He claims to be his best interests at heart. His hands may be tied, but you're the fucking villain of the piece as well, mate. And I don't. He don't deserve the.
Just while on an earlier point you made, you said there they don't know. I think paraphrasing, they don't know about Manchester United. It wasn't Manchester United players. In terms of what you're talking about the effort, are they good enough? These players. I mean, surely the likes of Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial, I know he got sent off, and Pogba are good enough. What is it then? Is it effort or is it tactics? How do you account for today's performance?
I mean, it's the performance. It's fucking 36 seconds, like, you're just down tools after 30 minutes. You've down tools and you're just walking around like that. Just walking. Harry Maguire, what the fuck's he do? I've backed him to the core. I've backed him all the way. But listen, guy, you seriously got to get your fucking head out of the clouds all fucking by it. I thought he was good today. He was starting. He's a cracking player. We need somebody who could go into that back four and fucking shake him up. You can see David De Gea. What can he do? How does Donny van der Beek feel about coming here? Cavani seeing that. What the fuck have I got myself into? Anybody, Jadon Sancho. You know what? I think I might join Liverpool next year. Or I might join Chelsea. Because I'll just buy my time in Germany, in the Bundesliga. Because this club is rotten to the fucking core. And if Solskjaer wanted to make a really statement and fuck this club right to the core, he'd go, you know what, Ed? You're on your own. I'm gone. This place is poison. You're poison. Your fucking cronies are poison. And you know what? He would be a hero to me. And I don't give a shit about the Ollie Out Brigade. You're all just fucking nasty bastards who just want what's best for instant success. It's a long-term fucking project for the next 4 or 5 years. If he's not the manager after 5 years, fair enough. But all you care about is you're fucking after him. You're after him. You're always fucking after him. I will back. Oh, he's a legend. He scored a goal. I was 25 when we won the Champions League. And I'm 46 now. I don't give a shit what this generation of fucking Ollie out haters.
All right. I get that. And I've been one of Ollie's biggest fans. But if we're being brutally honest, and I'm not saying get rid of the manager, not buy long shirts, but surely he has to take responsibility for a 6-1 home loss.
Of course he does.
Surely you can't just say, oh, you know what? Fuck all the Ollie out haters. It's not his fault. It's the board. And I get where you're coming from because you know me. I've got nothing but contempt for the board and the owners. But as a manager of Manchester United, how much sort of responsibility do you have to say? He picked them players, he put them tactics there. How much responsibility does he have to take for that result?
He picked the strongest side. That was the strongest side to pick out, and they have let him down. The second half, it was damage limitation. I accept that, but to keep on Pogba, to start with Pogba and not play Van der Beek from the start, that would have been different today. It would have been different, and we might have been better. I mean, we hit the post before we got the sending off. And it's just so frustrating. And I don't care if Pochettino comes in. I'll never back that cunt. I will not back him if he comes United manager this season. And you can quote me on that. And I will still, if he comes United manager, he can fuck off.
Why though? Like you say that though, but what if Ollie did say that and Ollie walks away, or if the results carry on not going the way we want them to, and it just became, untenable? I mean, we all backed David Moyes. We did when he first arrived, and I know you probably summed up our feelings when we'd all had enough. But there was a time when we backed him. I'm not saying only as David Moyes. My point is, we backed managers. We back managers. That's what we do as United fans. But there does come a point at times where you think, this ain't for me. I backed Jose until, ironically, that Anfield game where I'd had enough. But if it gets to the point where Ollie's just, it's not happening for him, and Pochettino or whoever comes in, do you not get behind that manager then? Because the Manchester United manager, or is it Ollie or bust for you?
No, it's Ollie all the way with me. The last 7 years, we've had maybe 2 good seasons. We've won 2 cups with Jose. And when we had to push on, we finished second. And when we had to push on again, they didn't back him. Last season, finished third, 3 FA Cup semi-finals, 3 semi-finals. And it's a goal getting there, a goal winning it. It's a difference. And this time, the little bit of progress we've made, again, like with Jose, you could see why he was upset. You could see why he could spat his dummy out. And this board, again, have not done it. They've had, since the start of lockdown, to fucking negotiate these deals for the summer. They've had nearly 4 months of it. And now we've got 24 hours to fucking sort it. It's a fucking disgrace.
Just finally, you say you've got 24 hours to sort it. Let's say, by some miracle, and I mean a miracle because I don't think it'll happen, but let's just pretend. We get Jadon Sancho. I mean, I think Tellez, Cavani are a done deal. We've got Van der Beek. Is that enough this summer so you think, okay, we've had a bad result. We get all them players in. We have an international break. We come back after the international break. Do we, we go again, as he say? Do you feel that we might be able to sort of... I mean, it sounds crackers to say this after only a few games, but salvage this season because it's still so much of the season left. Do you think if we do bring in them players, it changes, or do you think you keep using the expression rotten to the core? Do you think we had just rotten to the core and we're just sort of almost in this vicious circle?
What is the target this season? 4th now? 4th, and maybe a cup. The difference and the points total between Liverpool and City at the moment, you could see at the end it's 33 points last season. I would want this season to at least close the gap to 10 points, at least make a challenge, but we're not even going to do that. We're going to struggle for top 6 this season if we carry on playing like that. You might get 4th. Cavani might be the difference between winning a Europa League, Champions League, FA Cup. I'd take League Cup. We're in a quarter-final. Arsenal got Man City. I know it's not till December, but if you take me 4th place in a League Cup now, I will be very, very satisfied, and it'll give him some breathing space.
Some breathing space. All he could probably do with some breathing space. I think we all could after that shambolic performance. I've been Jay I said full-time Devils there, but old school. Feel like old school then for Stretford Paddock. That's been Andy Tate, summing up how many of us are feeling about. We're hurting. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.